All right, thank you so much, Catherine. Now, with the 4th of July just around the corner, many people are gearing up for fireworks displays. But in a drought, safety concerns are heightened. Our Tim Cha has more on what you need to know to stay safe this holiday.
As the two Virginians gear up to celebrate the 4th of July, safety concerns remain at top of mind, especially with the recent drought conditions in our region, leading to fire risk. One of the reasons for these dry conditions deals with the forest floor and the leaf litter above it. They are currently drying out. Fire risk is usually low at this time of the year because of the high humidity and light winds. But Mercer County's Emergency Management Director, Keith Gano, says it's still a good idea to take safety precautions before you light those fireworks.
The combustible material around the area that you're setting these fireworks off needs to be removed. If your grass is brown and dry, I would wet that spot down with a water hose. Wet the ground really good prior to setting the fireworks off. And that should, keep, anything from taking place at that point.
Carmen Hendrick, owner of Honest Abe Fireworks, also emphasizes the importance of fireworks safety to her customers. She said you should always have a plan in case something goes wrong.
You want to make sure that you're taking all the safety precautions. Never let kids play with fireworks. Never let them light them. You definitely want to have an adult present. You want to make sure and light one firework at a time and then get back quickly. You want to have a bucket of water or a water hose ready just in case something does happen.
So if you go out to use fireworks during this 4th of July celebration, make sure you ignite them safely and always be aware of your surroundings. Here for you in Princeton, West Virginia, I'm Tim Cha, WVVA News.